I remember the time in my life when I was dealing with severe burnout and exhaustion. At that time, I was usually almost up, hard to sleep, almost always concerned, and obviously worried. And I remember at the time, based on what everyone was saying, especially what they say in the internet, that burnout usually is as a result of not taking breaks and vacation. And I was guilty about it at that time. I hadn't really done much in terms of breaks or vacation. So I decided to take a break and take a vacation. And I did something like just fun and blast. I did a Europe tour with some of my friends, and we had like the blast of our lives. The intention obviously was that by the time I got back from the vacation and started the grind and working, that I would experience no more burnout and also a higher level of fulfillment with and life satisfaction at the time. But guess what? I got back to work and I was feeling the exact same level of unfulfillment and that same level of burnout that I had experienced before I went on the break. And so it just dawned on me that the reason for that feeling had nothing to do with taking a break or no break. It had a lot to do with alignment. At the time, I was disaligned and disconnected from the work that I was doing. And with doing all of these studies and research, it just dawned on me as well that of the 4 factors that determine fulfillment, I was violating at least 2. But the main one that I was violating was purpose. Purpose meaning I didn't really see a reason for what I was doing outside of the paycheck. So in my naivety, I was just doing what I was doing just for the paycheck, just for the money. And so that was really one of the things that was causing me to have that feeling of disconnection and also unfulfillment. But thankfully, I was able to change that and put some things in place and started seeing more reason why I was doing what I was doing outside of the paycheck. And that also helped me with boosting my level of connection, making more meaningful connection, which is also a second factor that drives fulfillment. So if this is a place where you feel like you've just been disconnected and your level of life satisfaction is dropped, feeling unfulfilled, I'm going to be addressing and talking a lot more about this in my upcoming webinar, Saturday, June 13th, from 12 p.m. to 1:15. I'm also going to share a lot more on the remaining 2 factors that drive that level of fulfillment as well. I notice that you have this struggle between external validation and internal clarity of fulfillment, then you should be there. So just your calendar to the link that you see in the description of the video or in the comment section, depending on where you're watching this from, register, and I will see you there. Again, it's June 13th from 12 p.m. to 1:15 p.m. and I hope to see you there.